All right, Shalom. This is the brother Malak coming back at you with this truth. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai, Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai, Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim, La Abanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Arakal Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. Now I have this article, brothers, right here in Blacklisted News. It says Bill Gates funded digital identity based on your vaccination history. This was published on July 19th, 2020. Right? So now let's go down here and let's read some of this. Because pretty much what this agenda is all this agenda between vaccination and things of that nature is because they want you to they want you to take this RFID microchip. All of this thing is centered around what you call ID 2020, identification 2020. All right, microchipping. Okay, taking away the dollar bill and the coins. That's why it's a shortage on coins here in the United States and all over the country. All right, just another way to take away this money. All right, and move. The next step is to move to a digital currency, which is a cashless society, and that's what these devils want to do, so they can ultimately have ultimate control. That's the whole thing about this thing. Because with cash, is you can do a transaction and nobody will know about it. But when you have it on a chip and they have eyes on it, they can track you. That's the whole thing, right? You see? So basically, let's go down. They got all types of things on your chip they can put on there. They can put your medical records, your history, your criminal history. What did you eat for lunch and breakfast and dinner and all of this other madness, man. They can put on these chips, man, just to track you, man. Your bank statements, everything of that nature, man. That's why the banks are, that's why it's a shortage on coins, man, because they're getting ready to do away with that. And then ultimately they're going to do away with the physical money, man. The dollar bill, the $5 bill, the 10, the 20, the 100, the 50, all of those things like that. That's all going to get, that's all going to be a thing of the past, which means obsolete. All right, because the new currency is going to be what you call the microchip. Now, pretty much this vaccination, right, is going to link you up into a new society, bring you back into a new world, so-called new world order. Okay, which they deem it as a new world order. Okay, and the rest of those that don't want to follow suit is a concentration camp set up all around the world. And they got Gurkha troops, they got martial law, they got all these things getting ready to come down the pipe. All right, for those that are opposed to New World Order, which they are doing right in front of you people's faces on a daily basis. Everything. That's why you say everything is changing. All right, and only the minute of the Lord we can see that everything is changing. We see everything going on, man. All right, that's why we're watchmen. A watchman goes and reports. All right, and that's what we're doing. We're reporting to you, letting you know that this is going to go down. This is how this is going. This is what these devils are doing. All right, so let's read this article. It says Trust Stamped is a vaccination-based digital identity program funded by Bill Gates and implemented by the MasterCard and GAVI that will soon link your biometric digital identity to your vaccination records. The program said to evolve as you evolve. It is part of a global war on cash. See what I just said? It's part of a global war on cash, man. Meaning they're going to get rid of the money, man. It's going to become a cashless society, brothers and few sisters who watch. It's going to become a cashless society, man. Right now, they're introducing you to it. Why do you think you got Venmo, Cash App? You got things of that nature, man. Apple Pay. You got all of these things like that. A lot of countries around the world are cashless, man. All right, and this is their plans. This is what they want. Cash, and has a potential dual use for purpose of surveillance and productive policing. Right? See, productive policing, because why? They get to check out. They get to check out what you're doing on that chip, or if you get the RFID microchip or the NFC microchip. Near field communications, radio frequency identification, which is the RFID microchip. They get to check in on it, man. The elites get to check in on it. They get to take stuff out your chip, turn off your chip. All right, do whatever they want to do. It's all about what you call totalitarianism, man. All right, total control, and that's what they want over the people. Okay, based on your vaccination history, it says those who may not wish to be vaccinated may be locked out. See, may be locked out of the system, right? That's what you call those ones who are going to be the outsiders. If you ever watch the movie Demolition Man, the people who were underground were the ones who were opposed against the New World Order, and the people who were on top was the ones who were for the New World Order. Now, Sylvester Stallone was chipped, but Wesley Snipes, he wasn't chipped. You see, he wasn't chipped. And they had future. That's why they showed you futuristic guns and all of these things of that nature in that movie. And that's why when you use foul language in there, they would give you a ticket and all of these other things like that. And driving was not really the case, because it was they're gonna take away your rights to drive and everything of that nature, to travel place to place. You see, it says me locked out of the system based on their trust score. It says the wellness, right, and it's all about how you eat and all of these things like that. It's a whole lot of things that go with this thing, man. I have a video, another video that I can pull up, and they show you how they're gonna check in on how you eat, how you dieting, what to eat and what not to do, and where you going and how you going, and things of that nature, man. It's crazy. It says the Wellness Pass partnership, digital health passport. See, like I said, digital health passport. It says India funds vaccine cartel. All right. Okay. It says trust stamps, evergreen hash, digital identification program ID 2020. See, Bill Gates vaccination based on digital identity. All right. Okay. So let's see. It says the Wellness Pass partnership, with the aim of being introduced in a low-income remote communities in West Africa and later replicated worldwide. All right, replicated worldwide. It says the program is a result of public-private partnership between the GAVI Vaccine Alliance, backed by Bill Gates, MasterCard, and Trust Stamp, which is an AI-powered identity authentication, authentication company. This program was to first be launched in late 2018. The Trust Stamp's advanced digital identification technology will be integrated into the GAVI MasterCard Incentive Wellness Pass. All right, it says a digital vaccination recorded on identity system, which is to be also linked to a MasterCard click-to-play system powered by MasterCard AI, which is artificial intelligence. All right, and that's what it's all about. Everything is all about artificial intelligence. This is a whole new world order agenda, the whole new world order scheme, man. And he's a part of it, but he's a lower, lesser, what you say, part of this thing, because you got the Rothschilds, you got the Rockefellers, and you got the Oppenheimers and the DuPonts and the Gettys, who are basically the top nonchalant, man. All right, see. It says AI and machine learning technology. It says MasterCard made a compliment a commitment that it will create a centralized record keeping of childhood. Oh my gosh, son, look at this. Immunization. It is also described itself as a leader towards a world beyond cash. See, a world beyond cash. They don't want any cash. They don't want no cash, man. You see? And you see, as you can see, you read down here. Yeah. It says the future prospects of the GAVI and MasterCard partnership is worth exploring. The partnership with the GAVI signifies a novel strategy and aim towards linking a biometric digital identity system, vaccination records, and payment system into a single platform that is cohesive and coherent And this is basically what they talking about, the RFID microchip, man. All right, basically this is what they're talking about, the RFID microchip. All right, and we're gonna get into that. It says the program, it says Digital Health Passport. It says the program is launched 2 years ago and has been funded with about 3.8 million in the GAVI donor funds. In addition to this, it received a similar amount from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It says it was in early June when GAVI reported that MasterCard Wellness Pass program has the potential to be adapted into the response of the coronavirus, all right, COVID-19 pandemic, all right, which that's a different topic, man, because we all know what this so-called pandemic was all about, or what it really truly is all about. It says a month after this, MasterCard announced that the Trust Stamp's advanced biometric identity platform will also be integrated into the Wellness Pass. It says this was done taking into consideration that the Trust Stamp's capability of providing biometric identity globally, even as a place lacking internet access or cellular connectively, and also it does not require knowledge of individual's legal name or identity to function. All right, and as you can read it says UK government is preparing to roll out COVID passes biometric RFID enable coronavirus digital health passport to monitor RFID, radio frequency identification. That's a chip. They got facial recognition. They got fingerprint scans, eye retina scans, all of these things, man. This all goes into this whole system. Nanotechnology all goes into this whole system, man. Okay? If you don't know what's going on, man, I think maybe you need to open your eyes, man. You need to see what's going on, because right now these things are happening in front of your face. What they're going to do is they want to bring in a new world order, and they're doing it right in front of these people's faces. And people are just so damn stupid that they don't even know what the hell's really going on, man. How the hell you have a smartphone and you don't use it, man? How the hell you not know that there's a shortage on coins here in the so-called United States, man, or Babylon the Great, man? All right? Okay? Because no, people are all into folly. They keep their minds warped, and they keep them away from what's truly going on, man. A lot of these people are dumb, man. Dumb as hell. They're just nothing but sheeple. You see? Okay? All right. It says, see, this is all madness. It says to aspect of citizens' lives in the name of strengthening public health management via military-grade tech. It's all BS, man. But anyway, let me continue on here, brothers. Salakia. All right. It says the wellness program involving GAVI, MasterCard, and Trust Stamp is soon going to be tested in West Africa. And why they start over in West Africa? Because there's Israelites over there. There's Jakes over there, man. Okay? That's why they start over there, West Africa. Why is that the target point? Because there's Israelites over there. All right? It says similar program was also launched in the UK. The UK government is rolling out COVID Pass biometric RFID enabled coronavirus digital health passport to monitor nearly every aspect of citizens' lives in the name of strengthening public health management through a military-grade tech. All right, here we go right here. India funds vaccine cartel GAVI. All right. The Indian government has pledged U.S. $15 million to the Global Vaccine Alliance. It says GAV over the next 5 years for the global. And I don't see we having 5-10 more years, man. If I don't see it, man. I don't see the Lord going on another 5, 10 more years, man. This place is going to be completely bugged out if we go over another 5 or 10 more years, man. That's just my take on it, but we'll see what happens, man. It says for the global coronavirus vaccine project led by Britain. All right, of course, Britain going to get involved. Why not? It says GAVI is because they're all a part of this New World Order scheme. It says GAVI is largely led by the British government and Bill Gates, while the UK is GAVI's largest funder. Its implication, all right, follows what is known as the Gates approach, known as the vaccine cartel or the pharma cartel, all right, by critics. Such vaccines have been accused of causing at least 38 million premature deaths worldwide, well, which is true. I mean, these vaccinations are nothing but madness. So they put in these vaccinations is all BS, man. You got mercury, you got everything under the sun in these vaccinations, man. Okay, vaccinations, man. It's all BS, man. All right. So here, let's see. We got a little bit more, and then we're gonna go from there. Right, it says, while there is a growing criticism against these organizations worldwide, India and again collaborating on similar incentives in coronavirus vaccine with the same vaccine cartel. It says a consortium composing Serum Institute, Gates Foundation, MIT, it says Inspire Biotech, and UK-based biotech company is trying to develop a vaccine using a new spy tag vaccine development technology, a long-term Merck and Wellcome Trust venture on vaccine research, policy, and manufacturing will be based out. More details about the British-led Indian vaccination program will be revealed in the next report. It says Trust Stamps Evergreen Hash. Trust Stamps has created a biometric identity system using a technology called Evergreen Hash. It says this technology creates a 3D mask. Wow. A 3D mask. See that? Because the mask does nothing but to break down your immune system. That's what the mask do, make you susceptible to whatever viruses or anything of the sort. Okay, so it's easier for you to you want to take the vaccination. They'll make you want to take the vaccination because they'll think that you're completely sick. Okay, it says based on a single photo, palm or fingerprint of a person. With the creation of the mask, the original data is eliminated and encrypted keys are created. These encrypted keys serve in place of a person's name, fingerprint, and all other. This is all what you call new technology, which is all basically going into the RFID microchip. All of this, it says, and all the other information used for identification. Digital Identification Program ID 2020. The Electoral Commission of Ghana has been trying hard to put the idea into action before the general elections happen in December 2020. The budget of the new system has been questioned. All right, Bright Simons, an honorary VP of the Miami policy think tank, claimed that the unnecessarily registration of 17 million people all over signifies that million of dollars are being blown for reasons that are unexplained. Okay, and as you can see right here, it's devil. Bill Gates, that's a devil. That's a devil for you, man. It says the concept of using biometrics for national ID registration systems is highly what you call politicized issue. Earlier, this plan to chip the human race through the digital identification program ID 2020 was exposed in the Italian parliament by Sarah Cavalli. It says the member of the Parliament of Rome who denounced Bill Gates as a vaccine criminal and demanded Bill Gates' arrest in the Italian parliament. It says with the medical research going such as, see, we've been telling y'all they want to chip everybody, man, and it just said it here in the article. We've been telling you this. That's what this thing is all about. Okay, it says, with the medical research going such as a fast pace, when COVID-19 vaccine becomes available, this technology will be used in vaccination programs and implemented worldwide under the GAV umbrella. The GAVI umbrella says the program said to evolve as you evolve is part of the global war on cash and and has the potential dual use for the purpose of surveillance and productive policing based on your vaccination history. Those who may not wish to be vaccinated may be locked out of the system based on the trust score. All right, and as you can see here, all right, that's the end of that article. Okay, now let's go here. Let's go here to some let's go to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Let's go to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Revelation, as a matter of fact, you know what? Let's start at Revelation, the first. Revelation 2 and 10. Let's go there first. Revelation 2 and 10. It says this. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And that's right. That's going to be those concentration camps. For those that oppose the New World Order and will not take the vaccination, and will not take the chip, they will be tossed into concentration camps and they will be killed. Those are the ones who are on the red list and the blue list. Now, there's a thing called the yellow list, which those who are not against the New World Order, but who are willing to stay and be a slave, pretty much. Okay, it says that ye may be tried. You may be tried, right? Because they're gonna force you, right? What they're gonna do is they're gonna force you, and they got torture rooms where they're gonna force you to take these take these RFID microchips as well, man. Okay, waterboarding you and doing all these other things, man. It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, but be thou faithful unto death. That's right. You got to listen. We put our trust and our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So guess what? If we have to take death, hey, so be it. Here's what it is, because we know we're coming back anyway. We're coming back. There's no other way about this. The devil can only kill the body, but he can't kill the spirit. All right? You heard that, you devils? You can only kill the body, but you can never kill the spirit. Can't kill the spirit, man. Okay, all right? It says, and I will give thee a crown of life, right? And the Lord said he's going to give us a crown of life. So let's go here to Revelation, the 3rd chapter, and about, I think it's the 10th verse. Yeah, there we go, the 10th verse. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, right? See, what shall come upon all the world. And let's go to that word world there. I'll go into the interlinear. And the word world there, okay, is oikomene, right? Oikomene, okay? Oikomene, right? Oikomene sense. See? Let's see if it plays. All right. Well, it's in an oikomene sense. That's what it is. The inhabited earth. Okay, the inhabited earth. It says the universe, the world. So basically, they're gonna try everybody around the world. See, land, i.e., all right, global, right, global, and that's what's happening around the world. This thing is a global thing. This microchip. Okay, the RFID microchip, the NFC microchip. Okay, let's get out of there. Let's go to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Revelation, the 13th chapter. And we can start right up here at the 15th verse. Right up at the 15th verse. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right, there you go. So if you don't worship this, take that microchip, bow down to the image. An image is what you call how this world is set up, man. the images, the things that's going on. You got to accept everything like homosexuality, bestiality. You got to accept democracy and many different other things. That's the image of how this beast is really set up. All right, and for you to basically praise this the way how this world is ran. But you have to take a microchip in order for you to sustain yourself in this society, in order for you to be a part of the image of this world. Okay? That's verse 16. Or if not, then guess what? You be hauled off to a concentration camp and you be put to death. Okay? All right? Verse 16, which means that you have objected, all right, or have said that, no, I don't want to be a part of this new world order. All right? You don't want to obey what this so-called white man is trying to bring. Verse 16, it says, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That's right. That means anybody who's locked up, anybody who's free, right? They might try to reduce your sentence. Go, yo, listen, man, you take this chip, we reduce your sentence. We let you out on an early bail, man. Even the ones who are up in the higher society are going to be chipped. Only the elites are not going to be chipped. Only the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all of those are not going to be chipped. But the ones who work for them and underneath them, they all will be chipped. Every single rapper, every single movie actor, whoever you may think in their mind, they all going to have the chip, man. You best to believe it, man. Now, there's some that might rebel against it, but I doubt it. Because in order for them to keep their riches, they're gonna take it. All right? It says, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, right? That no man might buy or sell, right? Because it's going to be cashless. Everything is going to be done. Transactions going to be done through these chips, which they can see and track. You see? Because hand-to-hand transaction, that won't exist no more. You see? Because you can't track that. But you can track that. You can track money through a chip. Okay? It can be on a tracker because they put it on a database system, which is why the chips have coils in it, which is binged off of a satellite, and they bing off each other to make sure, okay, when you make a transaction, bing, they see it because it goes into that database system, right? It says, save he that have the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, right? 666, unperfection. Okay? That's the number of a man, which is unperfection. Okay? And now I got a few more scriptures before we get up out of here. Okay? Because that's what we all about. We all about bringing scriptures out here at Great Millstone. That's what we do, baby. We bring scriptures out. Okay? To let you know what the deal is, man. Let's go to Psalms 55. Psalms 55. And let's go to about verse 15. Let's go to verse 15. It says, let death seize upon them, right? Let death seize upon these devils. All right? To hell with their new world order. All right? We got a kingdom coming to us, man. These devils are going to be, they're going in the chains, man. All right? It says, let death seize upon them and let them go down quick into hell. For wickedness is in their dwellings. And that's right. All this is wickedness. All of what they're doing is wickedness, man. Wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. Right? And among them. Okay? See? Let me get the next scripture, man. Let's get the next scripture. Let me go to Proverbs, the book of Proverbs. Book of Proverbs. And verse, chapter number 11, and verse 28. I'll show you something. It says, he that trusteth in his riches shall fall, right? And this devil trusts in his riches. And he's going to fall, man. All right? But the righteous shall flourish as a branch, right? The righteous is going to flourish as a branch, man. And that's what's going to happen, man. Okay? All right, I got another one in here. The last verse, verse 31. Okay? It says, behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth, much more than the wicked in the sinner. Right. Much more than the wicked and the sinner. Okay. You see? All right. I think that was my, I think that might have been my last scripture, brothers. You know, we're just going to leave it there, let it rest right there. We're going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Arakak, Wadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. Shalom, brothers. Abba Ball.